was unexpected. For some odd reason, my stupid thing decided to just restart itself on its own. Now, I'm not sure if something happened or not. I've got no clue what just happened. Well then, thank you, you stupid thing. Like, oh, there's a science operator. Don't know, but
research complete.
Well, that's the thing. Well,
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
sorry for the technical difficulties.
All right, Morgan, I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me.
Yeah, so sorry for the...
Calibrate your psychoscope. Try scanning the Typhon specimens around you. Once you get enough scan data, the labs will open. More importantly,
So,
you'll be able
yeah.
to install Typhon-based neuromods. You'll be unstoppable. That's what this is all
So-
about, Morgan.
Sorry for the,
You spent 3 years of
interruption.
your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us.
Dr.
You've just forgotten.
Well, that's gonna have to be a thing for now. Gonna have to meld those together later on in post-production.
Scan complete.
Typhon. Change shape and dupe your enemies. Okay, that's cool. Telepathy. I must scan more targets. This is actually pretty dope. But kinetic blast.
Psionic aptitude available.
Good. Sending you the code to his safe and direct to Kalstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. Do that, maybe you'll live long enough for me to see your face again.
Yeah, so again, sorry for the interruption. Something happened. Wasn't me. Wasn't my fault. Internet freak outage, apparently. Internet, like, decided to, short itself. Oh, that's what I scanned. Yeah, internet shorted out a little bit, so... That's the thing.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
But now that everything's fixed, Welcome back. Yeah, it kind of had to fix itself, if I do say so myself. Because it decided it was going to shut off on its own, so it did. And so... well, now this is where we are. 8-3-3-3.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as an alien threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Okay then. So apparently you can lose yourself with the more that you do. I mean, makes sense. Makes actually a lot of sense. Because you become more like the Typhons, right? Ba-da ba-da da-ba-da-da, da-ba-da-da, da-ba-da-ba. Cause I'll probably read these later. If I'm not getting shocked to death. That is. Ooh. Yeah, it is expensive. Crafting neuromods are very expensive. So I could technically choose not to do them at all. So I could technically just, you know, skip the Typhon mods. But at the same time, I also become a lot stronger. So it's like, do you want to get stronger or do you want to die?
What's happening? Don't let them do this to you.
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities. You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
Side targeting. Some powers are triggered instantly by pressing mouse 2. Some powers are targeted to stop time and enter side targeting mode. Press and hold mouse 2. Use mouse to aim. Release mouse 2 to execute power on the target location, or press F to cancel. Interesting. Very interesting. That is actually quite interesting. And I kind of like it. Like, we get to explore a little bit into the psychotronic, or the psychotronic? Yeah, psychotronics. Yeah. Get to delve into the psychotronics of things. Because I know there's an achievement for doing it with
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
But why not? Why don't you want to play the game? He don't want to play the game, but I want to play the game. So we're going to play a game of Touch the Green Dot. Well, if that wasn't a jump scare, then I don't know what is. Because that was a jump scare and a half. Phantom. And scan.
Specimens required. Warning, suit integrity damaged.
Oh. Well, if that's not chaotic, I don't know what is. But that is just beautiful. Just that blast. Oh gosh, I was not expecting it. I was not, first off, I was not expecting the jump scare. Second off, I was not expecting just blow up the entire room. Ow! Ow! Stupid lightning, electricity. Just getting zapped over here. make another one of that. Ba ba ba. Banana. Make one of these. And we'll make another mega kit. So then we'll do this, and we'll do this, and we'll temporarily max out the pistola. I mean, it wasn't the... No, it wasn't the... There's a phantom in here. But it wasn't the one in there. Oh!
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude.
So is there a phantom in each one then? Oh! No, there is nothing. Oh, and then it automatically goes down. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And then if we go... So then I just got the stronger kinetic blast, which requires 5. Yeah, it is crazy.
Dr. Yu.
But there's a science operator.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are depleted. This should help. That should help you concentrate.
But apparently, I'm missing some stuff. From let's say from where, I do not know.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
I got a mimic. I killed the mimic. Oh, so is this the main lift? Yeah, this might be the main lift then. Or a lift. Because whatever it is, I apparently might need to get it working.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Oh, hello there. Hello there.
Dr. Yu.
Just every single one you go past just goes, Dr. Yu.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Proceed with caution. proceed with a caution. Proceeding with caution. Any sneaky sneakies? Nope, nothing sneaky back here. So sad. I just wanna scope.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available. Scan complete. More specimens required.
My bad. There was a note. I think I took it.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
There's notes everywhere. There's notes everywhere. Note. Petri dish. Note. 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 Yes, I will be using this. I will be using this quite often because it is useful to find the mimics. And that is literally the entire point of this, is to use it to find mimics. And there is a whole lot of notes. Like, there is a whole lot of notes. Give me the note, just give me the note, and no one gets hurt. Just give me the note, and nobody gets hurt. Are these going into my inventory? No, they're not. So where are these notes going to? I don't know, there's a bunch of notes. Why is there notes everywhere? Why are notes? There's legit just notes everywhere. Put a note on the coffee. Not a mimic. Oh.
Research complete.
Ah, the notes are just like not to. How you like me now? How you like me now? How do you like me now? No wave. Develops like it is. No wave emits blizzard signal which suppresses the psionic abilities of anyone caught in the blast for a period of time. It can be thrown or affixed to stationary objects. Oh, That's cool. That is pretty cool.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Cool. It's a greater mimic. After the last 6 months here, I'm going with 4 magic. Time to place your bets on how this actually works. And money is number 2, obvious. Time to place your bets on how this actually works. Okay, hallucinogenic field mimics projector field that causes observers to think they see the object. Pocket dimension mimic swap places with the object in a parallel universe, stays connected via wormhole. Transmutation mimic configures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. I'm gonna go with 3. Dome, take a 3. Pilgrimage to the autarky of the domed arrived with my last drop. Let me know if you'd like a download. The caves are all handcrafted. Mystery Man. Does Lanzetta ring any bells? Dr. Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he worked with us for a week? 1 week! The week before the entire science staff had lost quarters, neuromods removed. Had last quarters neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account, and it had all been deleted. All but his credentials. Who the hell was he? Type lore. Another note. Rory uploaded another nightlight as requested up the psycholuminescence. This time the Typhon ought to follow the lore like an imprinted duckling.
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Ooh, Neuromod. Plastic tubes. Another Typhon lure. So apparently this one I cannot open, but that one I could. The glue gun. Some random stuff. There was a note somewhere. Oh, there's a note.
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
Stupid. We've got mimics everywhere. Mimesis. Wait a minute. Okay, may explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Kletka for so long. They can move to an adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back with the appropriate stimulus. Example, prey. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey to our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. Spiders. V010655537 has shown signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in the small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Nutritive and non-nutritive. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset Pico? Pika. But there was no evidence of his prior exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure nothing is lodged in the esophagus or intestines. 37 is still under suicide watch. As requested, the prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring at the same point at the wall and mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and into analysis as soon as possible. Hans. My name is Hans.
Scanning target Typhon material inconclusive. Logging calibration request. Proximity sensor reset.
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences.
Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino. He has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
I'm a genius. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the objective of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output, the reference signal. Why am I yawning? Why am I yawning? I have no idea. The difference between the actual and the desired outputs, the error signal, is applied as feedback to the input of the system to bring the actual output closer to the reference. Good control systems and good engineers learn from the past. Okay then. Mitsuko, I need to report on 37's condition in my transcribe ASAP. Either that psycho is the luckiest prisoner in orbit, or worse, we've got some problem in what we're feeding the Typhon. And that can't happen again. Morgan said something about wanting to question 37, but that's low priority. He was practically unresponsive before. If nothing pans out, I'm going to prep 37 for an cephalactomy. Sure, Alex will probably shoot it down, but say the idea gets off the ground. Still have two big questions to answer. What's the test environment, and whose neurons are we talking about putting in it? Volunteers are a no-go. From Mitsuko to Morgan. I'm going to bring it up again next R&D meeting. Will you support me? Interesting. Pro phase, meta phase. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh. Some glue canisters. Well, that's actually pretty fascinating. Like, in all honesty, this would be fascinating work, but of course it'd be a slippery slope. But to say, it would be a very slippery slope of how far is too far. That would be the only, or that would be one of the biggest problems, would be people figure out how far is too far. Because in the meantime, while someone's trying to figure out what is too far, someone already went there. Oh, it's that mimic. I was like, what?
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Okay, so this is just where I came from. Gotcha. Good job, buddy. Burn yourself. The Psychotronics airlock is now open. Mimic. Just getting mimic material.
Obstruction detected. Please clear aperture of debris.
Helen Barker, found her.
Requesting new operator. TranStar Pyramid 490.
Researching the medical operator.
Search complete. Please stand clear of aperture.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day.
Oh.
Hold still. This will only take a moment. All done. Please fill out a patient experience questionnaire.
I mean, I wasn't expecting her to just be sitting there either. Anti-rad fabrication plan. Nice. And unless the foam darts are actually pretty useful.
Hello. Nice to see you.
You know, now I'm kind of thrown off because of the whole little incident that just happened. I am a little thrown off on time. Because it's gonna look shorter anyways. It is gonna look shorter, but it's not. Or at least I swear it's not. I swear it wasn't. So, thank you, weird little freaky thing taking place. You must find. Apparently, I just massacred a bunch of mimics.
Maybe I can help you.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. I'm aboard.
Instruction to survey of parapsychology meta analyst. A whole bunch of words that I don't understand because I'm not a alien psychologist. Or Scientologist? Hacking! This is the first time I've been able to do it. Beautiful. Hacking says allow you to bypass security, yada yada yada. That makes sense. Okay then. Hacking is a little weird. Remember your mission. The volunteers TranStar sends us are irredeemable. Sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of all humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assurance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. I managed to lock my morgue keycard in the morgue. Kelstrup thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas?
Hello, are you here for an appointment?
Maybe.
Diagnosing superficial injuries. Nothing a portable medical kit can handle. This won't take long. Did you intend to damage me?
I do nothing. You damage yourself.
Please don't harm me.
Who is now broken because he
System
just...
alert. Repairs needed. Please contact a qualified engineer.
Let's just ignore the stupid robot.
System alert. Repairs needed.
Well then. Well, that's interesting. Where did the bits go from? Where did the bits for the Phantom go? Where did the Phantom's bits go? So I really wanted to loot him. I don't know where his bits went.
Hello, Dr. Yu. Scanning.
No, I gotta finish the guts thing first. Right? Oh. There it is. Maybe I guess I was just looking on the wrong side then. Isn't that beautiful?
Hello. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak levels.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
honest, that was probably a little too close to myself.
Scanning.
But I did it anyway.
Shows your mental resources are depleted. This should help. You should feel more alert.
I think I gotta get closer. That's not what I meant to do. I gotta stop hurting myself. Bam! I can open doors.
Hey, over here.
Search complete.
Homo sapien. Human. I am human. Regeneration. Ooh, regeneration. And then, what is this? Phantom. Here's a phantom that will fight for you from a human corpse. Huh. That's pretty cool. Left backlash. Creates a shield for 20 seconds which prevents the enemy attack from damaging you. Enemy attack the shield are repelled. Ooh, that's interesting. Increase your health. Stamina. Movement speed. Stamina cost. Oof. Let's go with this one, the Neurostim. See, get some stuff. Oh shit. I've got a shotgun now. Nice. And I can upgrade firepower. I can upgrade firepower twice. How doth one keybind? Okay. Put you at 0. I think that'll work. Okay. Okay. Ooh. And actually, I don't like that at 1. Actually, no. You know what I could do? I'll put you at 1. I'll put you at 2. Yeah, you'll be at 4. Actually, no, you'll be 3. Yeah, you can be 4. You know, this doesn't have to be keybound. It's not like it's necessary to be keybound. Because I only use it in other situations. I don't need to use it, or I don't need it to be keybound for every situation. It's not like I'm going to be using it for every situation. Glue canister, EMP charge. Ooh. Bang.
You find anything good in that armory? Well, I was gonna give you the code, but I guess you don't need it. Still, I sure would appreciate being let out of here. My name's Aaron. Aaron Ingram.
Redacted. Admission date. Comp. Offense: human trafficking, kidnapping, soliciting of a minor. Distribution of controlled substances. Fraudulent impersonation.
Hey. What are you reading? My rap sheet, huh? Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right, now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
Well.
I never did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all. Now, the real criminals, they didn't like it.
I'll let you out.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend.
Just remember, if you betray me, I will blow your head off with this shotgun.
You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. Listen, you run into any other fellas wearing a green jumpsuit? Watch your ass. Well, they ain't all decent human beings like me.
They ain't all decent human beings like I am. Which kind of sounds funny to do. That kind of sounds funny. I mean, y'all are in there for a reason. But the question is... what reason? Besides, he seemed like a decent fella. He seemed like a decent fella. Besides, he seems pretty nice. Local lockdown in effect. He was gonna give me the code to the door, but I'm too good with the Flexifoam. Christine Lloyd. She's got a transcribe.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just... That storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
I understand.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrup? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing... What?
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrup. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security.
I'm sure he wasn't a good man, but you freed him anyway. I'm curious if it was compassion or was there some other motive? I can only act in ways that advance my directive. The Typhon can only kill and destroy, but you're human. You have a choice.
I mean, I just put the dude in there. I mean, in all honesty, I was just trying to be nice. The dude is kind of being experimented on, which I know.
I seen one of the other volunteers come through here, a big guy. Bastard wouldn't let me out. Now I'm glad he didn't. Watched him bash some poor sucker's head in with a wrench. Kept going on and on about black eggs and whatnot. Real disturbed. And being here, you start to miss things. Things you gladly said good riddance to. Like this little miniature poodle I used to have. Ugly as sin. Little shit used to chew holes in my boots. I wonder what he's doing now.
Anything else you want to add to the conversation? No, that's it? Okay.
I ain't never seen creatures like that. Where'd they get them? Bottom of the ocean or something?
Let's go to the ocean, yes. Now...
Ready to scan. Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
I want to get in here. And apparently that cart wants to get out.
Scanning target Typhon material inconclusive. Logging calibration request.
The gurney cart is just like, I love it. That's so stupid, but it's beautiful looking. Now make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope, I did not. Okay. Yeah, time to leave. Time to leave.
Hello. Hello, Dr. Hughes. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are below peak.
So we've
You should feel feel more alert.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'm probably gonna have to fight the Weaver. But hey, at least I got a shotgun now.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Warning. Examination theater compromised.
More specimens required.
Warning. Examination theater compromised.
Suit integrity damaged.
Warning. Examination theater compromised.
Oh, no. Ah! Darn it! Darn it! Okay, so...
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the gut is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't seem to even see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm general. Us. Of course, I'm not a person. Not like you.
Live exam procedure in progress. Local lockdown in effect until procedure terminates.
Okay, so... I don't... Oh no, I do... Oh, I do have that. Let's try round 2.
Examination theater compromised. Warning. Examination theater compromised. Warning. Examination theater compromised. Warning. Examination theater compromised. Live exam terminated. Lift.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons. For all their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
Is that supposed to be like a consolidation or something? Electrostatic, defeats civilization from electric attacks and hazards, and negates stun. Ooh, that's cool. Say further deals up to 25 damage and 3 minutes of target. Additional burst disrupts electronic equipment and stuns robotic targets for 3 seconds and stuns below for 2 seconds. Cool. So that around you, okay.
This. Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled Mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin,
Hello, Dr. Yu.
be
Hello,
careful.
scanning.
Security is
Neuroimaging
already
shows your mental
scrutinizing me more than
resources
usual.
are below peak. That should help you concentrate. Scanning. Should I change position?
Huh? Should I change positions? Did she just...
Operator approach. Coming through.
Was that a mimic of a mimic? Or am I just stupid? What in the world did I just miss? I definitely missed something that just happened. But I don't know what it was. Well, I definitely need to dump some... I need to dump some of the stuff I have. Because... I've got a bunch of junk. I need the morgue, a key card. And apparently Mitsuki did not have it. What's at the desk? Medkit. I'm indisposed. Damien Kelstrup wants to discuss some urgent matter. The science operator lists itself in the morgue by the half hour on the dot every day. Shadow it and slip in. Remember how funny I found Alan Boyle's movies up until I had the second combinatrix neuromod installed? Now they can't even elicit a chuckle. I'm not imagining this, am I? I did enjoy them, right? Haley isn't happy about it. Ever since she scrutinized my remove, how much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, shit. Even my handwriting. You'd say you're still the same person you were before the mods went in? Wouldn't you? Yes.
Log submitted.
That's what I have to do. What? Okay. So then, where is this operator? Where'd he go?
Coming through.
Oh. There he is. So if I follow him, he should just... Then he should, what, go to the morgue? Like, I mean, in all honesty, that's a pretty genius little, whatchamacallit?
Watch out.
Like, that's a genius little thing to, or mechanic to add in. It really would be. That really is a genius thing, mechanic.
Careful. Moving. Coming through.
So do I have to do that? So do I have to wait for the dude to come so I can go into the thing? Probably. But he seems like he's just going to autopsy and back around. Ow.
Operator approach.
Like, will he... Do I just have to, like, wait here? Or is there something that'll trigger it? Because I hope it has nothing to do with real time. Because that would be weird. I mean, having the real time mechanic, that'd be pretty interesting. That would be. But at the same time, that'd be kind of annoying. Depending on how close you are to the half hour. And the wind and the rain have picked up really bad. Like, it got real windy real fast. I mean, it was pretty windy all day. Kind of picked up later in the day, but well, because I'm getting the back end of the storm. the hurricane or whatever through the Gulf. I'm getting the back end of it.
Operator approach.
Come on, stop doing it. Do what I want. Go to the morgue. Says an operator in Psychotronics travels on an hourly cleaning schedule. Rotates it through the morgue, opening the locked door in the process. Or I could get Bellamy's from Psychotronics. Because that's what I need. What the? Like, what do I have to do? Do I have to carry Mitsuko? This kind of seems wrong, but... well, can't hurt to try.
Coming through.
Come on, just do what I want you to do. Just do what I want you to.
Inspecting. Your suit meets regulation.
Nope.
I'm right here.
No, no. Stop it. Go the just go. Just do what I want you to. Oh, there's 4-6. I thought it would only count as 2, but no, it counts as 4. Yes, it's fascinating. It's as fascinating as this bar of soap that I can just somehow throw at astronomical speeds, because that makes sense. Oh, here comes the thunder. Bow. Like a stack of towels across the room in a matter of seconds. Turn on all the sync. This looks like a heart. Why is there a heart?
Coming through.
How can I make a mess for you to go through and clean it up? Like, I don't want to have to wait. Goodness.
Operator approach.
Oh, there's a tumor on the floor that I missed. Would you look at that?
Watch out.
Like, and I can't just close the autopsy thingy. Yeah. Eel proto
Log submitted.
type. Throw the chair across the room in a matter of seconds. Become the ultimate paper towel thrower. Or towel thrower. How much longer do I have to wait for the stupid engineer to open up the morgue? So I can get in. Because I am gonna wait the last 2 minutes. Because he better open up this stupid door. Come on through and clean up the stupid mess. Goodness gracious. I am testing you here. You can't test me. You're not testing me. I'm testing you. I'm testing you, game. Come on. We're going to prove if the game does it on an hour, on a real game hour, or if it's just stupid bull that you gotta wait for. Come on. Open up the morgue. Open up the morgue, you stupid engineer. Son of a... So, like, does it seriously... Do I seriously actually have to go and get the key card?
Coming through.
Like, I am tired. Son of a beeswax. I'm definitely gonna need that. But for what and where? I feel like this is necessary for something. Oh, look at that. Let's go. Maybe in this room?
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
I mean, other than it's shiny, meaning it's gonna be useful for something.
Proximity sensor reset.
What the?
Dr. Yu. Hello, Dr. Yu. Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are depleted. This should help. You should feel more alert.
Unless I need it for the guts thing. For the guts. And he's just gonna sit there.
Scanning target error. Insufficient Typhon material found. Standing down.
Eradicator auto turrets. TranStar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy. But they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Tilt handling error. Please contact engineering.
Operator approaching. Inspecting. Your suit suffered some wear and tear. I'll fix that.
Oh, thanks for it. It's gotta be for something. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. And then I'm just like, ah, that's where it goes. But I guess until that time, it'll sit here in between the turret. And then we'll go over to guts. Gravity Utility Tunnel System. Or guts.
Morgan, where are you going?
Laurel, there comes a time in every man's life when he looks toward the future, our future, eraser marks. Laurel, would you do me the honor of accepting this proposition of affection, stupid, eraser mark? Laurel, eraser marks. Email.
Morgan, this is January. That operator was an earlier, defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
The electrical fault is still an issue in subsection 19. When will the replacement electrical component be available so I can finally get this repair underway? You understand I cannot leave this subsection offline at all times, correct? Meanwhile, having to navigate around fan vents is not ideal. Eric Berger. His name is Berger. Then there's a... Yes. Bunch of stuff that I can recycle and collect materials for, and collect the rest of the stuff that I was now staring at. This is beautiful. Collect more disruptor and keeping ammunition from robotic corpses. Nice. I'll just put that on for now. The scientist. Oh, finally got to clear everything and finally got to... Oh well. Clear out the inventory. Ooh, it's a book. Starbender Cycle Book 3 Spatial Delivery. Well, okay then. Ooh, something else I can throw in the recycler. Beautiful. That is beautiful. And that is also going to be the end of today. Yes, it is. Today is the end. I'm kidding. That is going to be the end of today. I know it's a little bit of a weird day. I blame whatever shenanigans on the storm. And I hope y'all enjoy. Have a lovely rest of your night. Have a lovely Thursday. I'll see y'all Friday. And anything else about next week, I will talk to you next week. So have fun. I love y'all. Bye bye.